Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm back. I'm still sick, you guys. So bear with me. But I'm leaving tomorrow and I won't be back till next week. So I thought, well, you know what? Either do a video being sick again or not at all. And so I thought, well, I know I have some of you guys who don't mind, who like my videos. So, dear Lizzie, stay colorful. So who don't mind that. It seems like, yeah, I'm always sick now. It seems so weird on how I can't get rid of sicknesses quick anymore, and they stay with me for a long time, and I'm not sure why. So, just my body's failing me. But, so anyways, let's just get to it, because I really love this layout. This layout was so fun. It was so fun. I enjoyed myself. And I will tell you what, I was telling Tim yesterday, because he was at work, and I said, dude, I was like, it is taking everything in me to not fall asleep, you know, to not want to go to bed, because, you know, it's, you know, when you're always tired and you're always, you know, sickly, it just sucks, right? And so I told him it's taken everything in me not to go to bed. And he's like, yeah. And so I fought it for hours, you guys. I was so proud of myself. I was like, yes, this is so awesome. So I didn't go to bed, and I didn't go take a nap or anything. I fought it, and I played, and it was so awesome. Just, you know, it's these little things that sometimes you just take for granted, right? And so it was nice. It was super nice. So I have these overlays, which I love overlays. Well, I found a lot of them when I was reorganizing my stuff. And, sorry, I'm going to be breathing heavy too, sorry. And, I wanted to use them. So, this is what it's going to look like. And I used the little postcard, because, you know, it's a catfish. It's so cute. Look at her face. She's so cute. But I need to put it together when I'm off camera, because I got to cut it and adhere it somehow, and so it'll be in the pictures, but you get the drift. So I just wanted to make sure that you saw it. Oh goodness. Okay, so this cough, you guys, is just killing me. It's just, you know, when you cough so much and it's so deep, and it just, your back is hurting because it's like, you know, your lungs. Oh my gosh, what a mess. And I gotta tell you guys that I am leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Modesto for that tonic class and warehouse sale, which I'm so looking forward to. And I'm just so excited about that. I'll show you guys what I get on the Facebook Obsessed group, because we get 2 hours uninterrupted shopping time. I'm hoping they give us a discount, because that would suck if they didn't. Because it's so hard not to shop and not have a coupon, or not wait for sales online, because I don't mind online shopping, so I don't have to touch everything anymore. So yeah, so I'm good. But like, oh gosh, so I'm hoping they'll give us discounts. And then I have to, the classes are Friday through Saturday, but we have, this is from Felicity Jane, and I have to, Modesto for me is about 2 hours away from me. So I have to go, and our classes are tomorrow, or I mean Saturday. So Saturday, I have to go to Modesto. Well, I'll be in Modesto, do the classes, do the tour, and then I have to rush home. And come pick up Tim, and we're going to go to the San Francisco airport, because we're leaving the state. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so it's going to be a whirlwind, and we won't be back until next week. So I know some of the friends have told me that they watch my videos, so don't say anything to anyone, okay? Because, you know, I like doing my little surprises and stuff. Just, you know, where's Waldo kind of thing, right? And so don't say anything. But we'll be in Atlanta. So if any Atlanta people are you watchers, we will be there. And so yeah, so I have to. And from me, San Francisco is about 2 hours away. So I have a 2-hour drive to Modesto, 2 hour home, 2 hours to get home from Modesto, and then another 2-hour drive. And it takes 5 to 6 hours to drive to Disneyland. So I will be driving all day, and then we're taking the red eye, and then we'll be in Atlanta at 6 in the morning on Sunday, and then we're going to the Falcons game. So every year we like choosing a different state that we haven't been to, and a different football stadium in September is usually when we try to go. And so this year it was Atlanta, because I really wanted to go to Atlanta to go to Georgia. We wanted to check out Georgia. Basically, we state hop also. When we do the football stadiums, we also state hop because we want to see where we're going to live. You know, like what are the possibilities of where we're going to live at. And so we're going to check out Georgia and see what we think. But like I said, so far in the running, Wisconsin and Florida are my top 2 for moving. So I'm going to cut these down. You have to use my sticker maker to adhere these down. Let me see if I can get it focus. You see, she is draped over Tim's leg. He's asleep and she's draped over. This is like a quick little nap. And so yeah, so we're gonna I want to go to Paula Dean's to her restaurant. So that's what we're going to do too. And but that it's kind of funny. But when we're going to do that on Monday. And so but Paula Dean's restaurant from Atlanta, from the Falcons area, is a 3-hour drive. So we have a rental car, so we're going to run over to her restaurant, check out Georgia, that part of the state. Savannah, there we go, Savannah. We're going to check out Savannah. And I mean, everything we see, it looks beautiful, right? So we want to see what that area is like. And then we'll go back to Atlanta and head on home. So it's a whirlwind, but it's going to be fun. And yeah, so I'm excited. But it's just, Saturday's going to kill me. I mean, I'm already sick. And then I'm going to be around crowds, which is kind of hard for me. And it's going to, you know, it's going to be hard being around people. But I have to suck it up, right? And so, so I'm just going to suck it up and deal with it. And hopefully it's not, I don't think there's going to be that many people there, you know, not like 1,000 people. So I think that's kind of, you know, nicer. It's not so scary for me. And but 2 of my friends are going, and it should be really fun. I like these 2 people a lot, and they're pretty fun to hang out with. And they understand my quirks and stuff, and they don't mind, and they don't judge me. So, which is nice to have friends like that, right? And who don't, when you have your noise canceling earbuds on, they don't judge you and think that you're trying to ignore them. No, you're just trying to not have a panic attack, and and they understand that. So, which is awesome. So I had a snake in my backyard the other day, and it was awesome. It was so awesome. So I had to move him out of the way, or else he would have been stepped on by the puppies. But so cool. I love it. I love wildlife. He's just chilling, minding his own business, but he was in the way of their path, and they would have stepped on him and he would have bit them. It's just a little gopher snake, so it's not like a poisonous snake. So yeah, but so anyways, I forgot. Okay, so because I was so discombobulated, which I'm always discombobulated when I do my videos, but I was telling you the story about the dang luggage, and I forgot. I had a scroll moment again, and I'm so sorry. And so I wanted to finish telling you my story about the dang suitcase. So I went through Expedia, because if you go through Expedia, you earn, you know, points, and you earn free nights and things like that. So it's always good to go through Expedia. And so that's what I chose to do when we went to that hotel. I gotta sneeze, you guys. And And so this is the after. I'll show you the before and the after when I get to that area. And okay, so we got there and she said no, right? Okay, so check this out. She said, we're like, okay, well, we can't, we want to go to Disney. We only have today to go to Disneyland, so we need to put our luggage. And she looked at us and she's like, well, sorry. So she didn't offer us a room. We're not going to stay in the room. We're leaving immediately. We won't be back until it is time to check in. So, but she said, oh, sorry. So it was like, okay. So I said, all right. So I said, well, can I get our money back? And that way we can go to a different hotel. And she's like, well, you have to deal with Expedia about that. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So I immediately called Expedia. I got someone on the line within like 2 minutes, so it was great. I talked to the lady and I told her what was going on. She says, okay, let me call the hotel and see if we can get your money back and you can rebook somewhere else. And I'm like, okay, fine. So this is a shed on the back of our house. And so this side's done. And yeah, I wonder why this one's over there. And so so she called the manager. She comes back on the line. She says, yeah, they said okay, that they'll give you your money back. So instead of giving us a room so we can just store our luggage, our one piece of luggage, mind you, they canceled our reservation, gave us our money back. So we went to the other hotel that we always stay at. And I will tell you, wow, I couldn't believe that, you guys. How can a hotel feel that, okay, well, you don't want to stay here because we don't want to give you a room, we can't store your luggage, so bye. So it was like, okay. So yeah, so that's the finish of the story, was that we ended up changing hotels. We went to our old hotel and it was only $30 more, which I was thankful for, because usually it's like $100 to $200 more, but it was only $30. So because I think it's off season. It's the start of the off season, I believe. Isn't she cute? She is so cute. That's from Felicity Jane, the rubber pieces. And did I show you this one? I don't think I lifted this, but I'll have to. So this is the before. This is the shed in my backyard. And Tim was a one-man wrecking crew. He destroyed all of it. So he took it all apart. Because here, right here, we're getting new windows throughout our whole house. So right here is our living room behind this, and we're going to put two bay windows. So it'll look pretty cool when we're done. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, so that was that story. That was the finish of that story. I was like, I think I totally went off on something else. So typical, right? So sorry. But anyway, so yeah, so just, I mean, I've never encountered that. I've never thought to ask if they store luggage. So that's one thing to put on your list, you guys. Ask. Don't just assume. Because that is just shocking. So, Tim's out there working. So Tim is working on putting, if you look at my room tour, you'll have seen that I have cabinets above my shelving on the right hand side. And I told him, I go, dude, I was like, I can't, I don't like cabinets. I have to see all my stuff in order to use it, right? And I tell you guys that all the time. And so he's like, okay. So he says, well, I'll build you some shelves. And I'm like, okay, cool. And my husband's a carpenter. And so he's like, I'll just build you shelves. And I'm like, okay, cool. So so that's what he's doing. He's building me shelves right now. But what's cool is that he is such an awesome builder that our beams that we had in our living room, I think I had pictures at some point of the beams we had. Well, he took all those down, and actually it wasn't the beams. It wasn't the beams. It was the shelving from the cabinet we had that was in the living room that faced that. Well, he kept some of those pieces. Well, he repurposed them. So now those shelving units are becoming my shelves right now. So pretty cool. Yeah, so total repurpose. So she was at work and we took her lunch. So it was really cool. Just so cool. Just love it. So proud of her. I just can't get enough of that. So, oh man, you guys. So I have to go and I have to take stuff because it's a class tomorrow for that tonic thing. And so I have to go and pack because we have to take supplies like glue and scissors and all that good stuff. And I have to remember to take all that. So I'm like, okay. You know how I have to try and remember. She got her borrowed the badge because this one isn't her full badge yet. But that's what it looks like. So cool. So chasing rainbows. So so this title card. Hold on. The title card is going to take me a while. It's going to take me quite a while because it is crazy cool. I love this title card. And it's one of my favorites, but it is going to be dimensional, and especially because I've been doing those embellishment clusters. I've been going to town with them, and so I've been in that, like, that whole, you know, cluster thing. So I decorated it, and yeah, it's going to be full. So anyway, so this picture, my friend, for 9/11, she took my husband and his crew some scones that she made. These scones that she makes are so delicious. I would pay for them. They're so delicious. Well, she saved one of each flavor for me. So there was like a craisin, a blueberry, and a lemon. And the lemon was like my favorite. I love lemon everything. And so does my daughter and my mom. So it's a girl thing for us and our family because my boys, nope. They're like, nope. But so yeah, so I thought that was super, super sweet, and they're just so delicious. So I had to take a picture and I had to document it because they were so good. And then so when we went to Disneyland, I'm not sure if I told you, but I learn new things every day, either a word or the definition of a word. It's something. I learn something new every day. And, well, Disneyland, we've been going for like 23 years, like solid. And I did not know that there was a kickoff date for Halloween. So this kickoff date was the day we came home. Okay, it was like, I love these popcorn buckets at Disneyland that they have, but you have to be in LA in order to get them because they sell out so quickly. You know, you got people who sell them on eBay or the people who just love them, and that's cool. But so we came home on the 6th. It kicked off on the 6th. I'm like, seriously? But we had to be at the airport at 6 in the morning. So I missed the kickoff. Well, these were the newest popcorn buckets. Well, luckily one of Tim's coworkers was going that Monday. So I asked her, which I never ask anybody for anything, but I asked her if she could pick me up these popcorn buckets, and of course I would pay her, and she's like, yeah, no problem. So she did, and it was just the sweetest thing ever. So I ordered some Rice Krispie treats too, and it was so cool. So now I have my popcorn buckets, and I'm excited because we're not going back till October, and so they would have been, you know, either they would be there or they'll be sold. I don't know. We just didn't want to take the chance because I love them. My favorite is I showed him, yeah, was the Mickey. So it's like my absolute favorite. And so yeah, so she was nice enough to get them, and it was just so cool. So sweet. So this is Tim's new book, the John Sanford, his new favorite author. And so I'm going to put stars on the bottom. But he's working, so I can ask him how many stars it was. And I forgot to ask him yesterday. She wants back in. She put herself out and now wants back in. So this is the title card. Hopefully the video won't turn off. These are the new, I don't know. I think these are Dear Lizzie's. I'm pretty sure they are. They're the newest ones in the paper issue shop. So what I did is I took the frame and then I cut out a piece of the 4x6 paper, or the actual paper, and because I wanted a backing. Like I said, I'm in this cluster thing, so I wanted a backing that was different. Hold on, hi, from this backing, and hurry up. And my life is catering to these babies. So, hold on, move out of the way. So, so I wanted to have some dimension between them, right? Or not dimension, contrast maybe? I don't know. You know the word. You always have to put your words in for me. I know. Kit Kat, can you stop it? Man, it's like having children right now, I tell you. She just popped open the door. Luckily, Tim's outside and I can hear him if he comes in. Because you know how I whiz out when I'm like, oh no, he's coming. You know, I still feel that way. I'm like, oh my God. So, you know, and then if you watch oh man, I'm gonna choke. Marimy's Small Art, Marta. It's Marta and Emily. So it's Marty, Emily, something like that. But she is on YouTube, and she has no problem with her husband being in the same room with her, like Adele. They have no problem talking when their husbands are right there, and I'm like, ah. It's just so weird. It is so weird to me. I can't bring myself to do it. And I don't know why. I feel, maybe because I feel like I'm being, like, totally fake or something. I don't know. And so I don't know what it is, but I just can't do it. And I'm so embarrassed. So I'm like, no. And I don't embarrass easily, right? And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I just can't do it. But, yeah. So just listening for him is like, okay, where's he coming? It's like when you're younger, I don't know if you guys did this, but when I was younger and you're supposed to clean up the house, your parents tell you to clean the house and they better be clean by the time you get home, and then you're like, yeah, and then you find out that they're coming home at a certain time. You didn't have cell phones back then, so you had to, you know, kind of guesstimate, and so then you would like hear them in the garage, and then you get up and you're like, speed demon, trying to clean everything, because you're like, no, I wasn't just sitting on my butt all day watching TV. I was cleaning, Mom. So that's how I feel, like when I hear Tim, when I want to hear him come, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. So it's just weird. I know, I'm being weird right now as usual, but you guys are used to it, right? So I love how this one came out, you guys. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see, but you can't really to see. Yeah, to see. That's a word, to see. So, oh Lord. So, but anyways, oh yeah. But let me say thank you to Cheryl Nevins, Karen Haynes. Karen, it takes, we fly out of the San Jose airport when we go to Disneyland, and it's actually a 45-minute flight, but you're in the air for like an hour and 15 minutes, so, not too bad. And then, let's see, and then San Jose is only 45 minutes away from us, so it's actually a really cool deal. So yeah, yeah, hopefully it's not going to turn off on me soon. I'm not going to get this perfect right now, but I just wanted you to kind of see it a little bit more. So, he just looked at me. He's got to turn on his compressor, and it's right outside my craft door. Okay, so then, let's see, then we have, let's see, Liz Youngkin. Oh, I hope your husband feels better, because, yeah, it's just sucky. And then Amy P, thank you. Kai's mom and Cindy Farmer. So thank you so much for your comments and your thoughts and stuff. It's appreciated. Let me fix this. So this is the title card. Oh, you know, of course it's all messed up right now. But look at how dimensional it is. I love it. These embellishment clusters have got me loving it. Alright guys, my camera's going to turn off. So, okay. I will see you guys all next